What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to share all about our next Disney trip. We are actually leaving in just a few days, and this is going to be a very different kind of trip for me. I am taking my 2.5-year-old Ellie Rose, and it's just going to be the two of us. So I'm going to share what our plans are and how I'm going to go about doing this whole solo parent kind of Disney trip. So I'm really looking forward to taking you guys along, and let's dive in. All right, so if you watched our last Disney trip vlogs, that trip was me and my daughter and my mom. So it was the three of us. And there was a night where my mom stayed back and I took Ellie to Epcot, just the two of us. I was a little anxious going into it, but everything went great. We had a fantastic time. We did dinner, watched the fireworks, and then we drove back to Old Key West, and it went amazing. And so that really gave me the confidence to want to explore what if I did a full-on trip with just me and my 2-year-old. So this trip is going to be a little bit shorter. I decided to go with 3 nights. I figured that would be the perfect length of time with just me and Ellie, and then maybe later on in the future we'll try a full week. But you know, I figured for our first trip, just the two of us, 3 nights would be a good length of time to kind of ease into it. But we are going to be staying at the Contemporary, and I've never stayed at the Contemporary before, so I'm really excited. I have stayed at Bay Lake Tower, so I'm excited to see how this compares. I mean, I love the location, so I knew I enjoyed that part of it. But that was a really important factor for me when I was planning this trip, was that I wanted to be really close to Magic Kingdom. I wanted to be on the monorail, and I found an incredible deal for a room at this resort. And so I went ahead and snagged it, and having that really easy 5-minute walk over to Magic Kingdom is going to be so nice, especially when you have a stroller and a diaper bag and the whole deal. I know that that's going to be a huge perk, and that's a huge part of what you're paying for when you stay at the Contemporary. And not having to worry about folding up the stroller and doing all of that, especially on my own, I just knew that this was going to be the perfect resort for us. So moving on to our itinerary, I've actually done very little planning for this trip, so I'm not sure how much I have to share, to be honest. But we are planning to fly, so I knew for this trip that driving was not going to be realistic on my own, just because Ellie does need help in the car seat with snacks and activities and her tablet, and there's just no way that I could do that by myself while driving. So I knew that flying was going to be the best scenario for us and probably the easiest, and it gets us there quicker, and you know, for all the reasons. So we'll probably drive on our next trip, but for this trip specifically, I knew that flying was just the way to go. And another thing that's going to be different on this trip is I've booked private transportation from the airport to our resort. So that was another thing that is a little bit of a splurge, but I really did not want to stop at multiple resorts until we got to the Contemporary. I really just wanted to go straight to our resort and not have to spend, you know, over an hour on our Mears Connect bus or Sunshine Flyer, any of those group type transportation services where you just have to stop at all these different resorts. And it's a great budget option, but you don't get to your resort very quick. So I think having the private transportation is going to be really nice, and I'm excited to share what that experience is like because I've never done that before. So I think that's another thing that's going to be really nice with Ellie Rose, being able to go straight from baggage claim straight to our resort, having someone help us with our bags. Like, it's just going to be really, really nice. And then of course on our return date, we'll have someone come pick us up and we can go straight to the airport. We're not having to stop along the way or leave, you know, 3 to 4 hours in advance. I think they'll pick us up 2.5 hours in advance, which I think is still plenty of time, even with the crazy, you know, lines at MCO. So for a bunch of reasons, I'm really excited about the private transportation thing. I'm really looking forward to it. After we get all checked in on our arrival day, we're not going to do any parks that evening, and my plan is to either head over to the Polynesian or the Grand Floridian and hang out on the beach area, grab dinner, a Dole Whip, and just kind of hang out and explore those resorts and then watch the fireworks from that beach area. And then we can just hop on the monorail and go back to the Contemporary and call it a night. So that's my plan for our arrival day, is just keep it super low key, and Ellie is all about the fireworks. If you watched our July trip vlogs, then you saw Ellie's reaction to the fireworks. She is so pumped about fireworks, you guys. So that's gonna be another really exciting thing on this trip, is the fireworks. So I wanna make that a priority for her. So I think, you know, heading over to the beach at the Polynesian, grabbing a Dole Whip, or, you know, some kind of fun special treat is gonna be really exciting for her. And then our first full day is actually a Halloween party day. So Magic Kingdom closes at 6 p.m. and because this trip was booked so last minute, the Halloween party was already sold out. So I don't have tickets for the party, but honestly, I'm totally okay with that. And I've actually made a park reservation for Magic Kingdom, even though it closes at 6 p.m. I figured that a lot of people are making their park reservations for other parks because Magic Kingdom closes early. But because it's a party night, the park actually opens earlier. So they open at 8 a.m. and early entry is at 7:30. So I'm thinking if we get there for early entry at 7:30, the crowds are gonna be so low, and we'll most likely be able to do a bunch of rides first thing in the morning, and we won't have to deal with a lot of the crowds. So I think it's actually gonna work out really well. At least I'm hoping, you know, we'll see. I could be totally wrong. It could be totally crazy and totally crowded. I don't know, but that's my plan. And then we always break, you know, after lunchtime for nap time. And depending on what time Ellie wakes up from her nap, we may have a couple of hours back at Magic Kingdom before they close, or we may just call it a night and head to the pool and then just have Magic Kingdom be a half day on our first day and hang out at the pool and do, you know, quick service dinner, or maybe splurge and do room service. I don't know, but we'll just keep it super relaxed and low key. I'm not trying to, you know, pack in as much as possible on this trip. I just want this to be a really sweet time with my daughter, since it's just the two of us, and I don't want to make it stressful on myself, and I just want it to be super fun and super relaxed. So that's my plan for day one. And then day two, our second full day, is gonna be another day at Magic Kingdom, and this is normal park hours. So we'll be able to do the fireworks, you know, at 9 o'clock, the normal fireworks time, and, you know, we'll do a normal Magic Kingdom day. So that's kind of my plan. And, you know, again, because we'll have that first day at Magic Kingdom and a second full day, it really gives us a bunch of time to just do everything we want to do and take our time doing it. So I think that's another reason I'm excited to have some extra time at Magic Kingdom, is that we can, you know, really slow down and go at a toddler pace, and we're still able to do everything we want to do and see the fireworks and have pool time, and, you know, we're just able to do it all because our goal is just Magic Kingdom. So I think I decided not to venture out and do any of the other parks, as much as I would love to head over to Hollywood or Animal Kingdom. I don't know if I'm feeling the buses this time on my own. I really like the idea of being able to just walk right over to Magic Kingdom and then walk right back for nap time at the end of the night, and, you know, just have it be super easy. And our last day, we'll check out and we have an afternoon flight home, so we'll have a super relaxed morning. We're not in a rush or anything like that. And I would love if I could grab a breakfast reservation at Chef Mickey's. I have my mouse dining alert set and ready to go. I haven't gotten anything yet, but I'm still hopeful that, you know, a day or two before, someone's gonna cancel and I can grab a reservation. Or I might just be up super early and, you know, head over in our pajamas and see if we can just do a walk up first thing in the morning right when they open. So that's another strategy. If you can't get a reservation, just go right when they open and see if they have any walk-ups available. So that's my plan. And then we'll wait for our transportation to come pick us up and head back to the airport. So it's gonna be a super short trip. It's just the 3 nights, but I think having 2 full days is gonna be perfect with just the 2 of us. As always, I do plan on vlogging this entire trip and taking you guys along with us. us. So make sure that you are subscribed if you're not already, and make sure that you're following me over on Instagram because I keep up with my stories over there. So if you want to follow along with our trip in real time, head over to Instagram and follow me over there. And let me know down below in the comments if there's anything specific that you want to see from this trip. So I do plan on sharing a room tour of the new Incredibles room at the Contemporary, but if there's anything else mom toddler related or Magic Kingdom related, anything resort related at the Contemporary, because that's one thing I love about sharing our trips is that I'm able to bring helpful information for you guys. So please let me know down below in the comments if you have any special requests. But I am so excited to bring you guys along on this trip. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm a little nervous, but mostly excited. So make sure that you, again, are following me over on Instagram. Hit that subscribe button. I have a packing video coming soon and another stroller review video coming soon. So lots of fun content, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. And give this video a thumbs up if you are excited for this trip right along with me. I can't wait. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.